If I become human, I'll never be with my father or sisters again.
But you'll have your name. Those poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They go flocking to my calling by spells. A little please, and I help them. Yes, I do. You gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, we're living on a prayer. Take my hand, and we'll make it, I swear. Oh, we're living on a prayer. Living on a prayer.
The first episode of Sam Eats. She's trying this etouffee or gumbo, death by gumbo. Do you feel like you've died and gone to heaven? There you go.
The hand gestures for me. Yes.
So Kevin, if Sam ever gets angry at you, this is where you can take her. This is when you take her when she gets angry.
Oh my god. Is that like a grape?
The gravy is rich, is very
Oh my
like,
god, there's an apple.
wow.
Oh my god. You guys, looking a little strange. Guys.
No clouds allowed in the sky. When the mischievous bring thunder. Telling that story, aren't I? I'm sorry, we're gonna born. Why did you tell us? I'm gonna get the umbrella. What a joyous day, but anyway, we don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. You're stuttering or stumbling. I can always hear sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate with the sound of falling sand. Shh, shh, shh. It's a heavy lift when it gets so humbling. Always a blood and family fumbling. Scrambling with prophecies and
Hello, everybody, and welcome to what I'm calling the EpiVlog, the vlog right after the epilogue. We just finished reading the final part of the campaign, so...
So good.
This is good. Good job, Hark.
Yeah,
And kind of piecing it all together.
It looks
So
amazing.
many good surprises in there.
Yes.
Because you took what we said and you like integrated them even more. So that's
Right?
really cool.
Yeah.
Like throughout definitely the last, I would say 5 or 6 sessions, I was writing down things specifically for the epilogue. Even small things like the whole like, I'm from Montana. And then trying to make sure that if certain things didn't have like a big payoff yet, I was going to put the payoff in the epilogue. And so hopefully you saw that there are little tidbits in there from that.
Yeah. I love the Henry Felix Helix.
I know, I didn't
Yeah, I
realize that.
didn't
until
wrote
the time.
itself.
Henry Felix Helix, yes.
It wrote itself. That was
Wow.
brilliant.
Why don't you share, Emily, because you actually had a different person that Carmen was going to have a crush on.
Oh, yeah.
You had a different, you said Carmen was supposed to have a crush on someone else.
Yeah, because you kind of hinted at it in the final session
did.
a little bit. So I was like, oh, maybe when she goes to Star's World, she kind of crushes on Shepard. But I think Gregor is an amazing choice too. This was like
I feel like I don't know about that.
I love it.
Shepard, I think I love Shepard's character.
Oh, yeah.
But I felt like Shepard's gonna be okay. He'll find love. I don't think it'll be an issue. So I'm trying to find some characters that I thought would be a surprise, but then B, if I really thought about it, I was like, I can see Carmen really having a positive influence on Gregor, like really changing him maybe to be a more redeemable character. I wasn't gonna do too much of a stretch and be like Carmen and Redcap, but I was like, Carmen and Gregor, there could, over time, maybe, there could be over time. So that was my thought with that. And Gregor's not a bad looking dude either.
No.
He's not a bad looking dude.
easy on the eyes.
He's yummy on the eyes, so...
I mean, credit to Thistle for finding the perfect artwork for all of those
yeah.
NPCs.
Yes,
Like,
honey.
young black
Bodies.
powder was sexy.
Yeah.
Yes, honey.
They were all cute.
It's a skill.
It's a skill.
Oh man.
I mean, I love how Carmen became a ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
She's trying it out. I wasn't sure if it would be,
Yeah.
but she's
Gotta
trying it
try
out.
it.
But she it'll look nice on her because she's already a blonde, so the red will be a nice transition.
Yeah, or at least a strawberry blonde.
A
Strawberry
strawberry
blonde.
Yes.
I can see her doing that.
I do worry about Star's safety with Shepard as the head of security. Let's be honest, it's still Stormy, just not officially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly. That's exactly what's happening. Shepard tries.
He tries.
Oh my god, I can see him being distracted with food.
Dr. Gambani
Dr. Genvani.
got Misty.
Right.
The restaurant for Sensi Sensational, I thought was pretty good too. I thought that was really cool.
As someone with a natural lisp, Hark,
I'm
that
sorry.
is impossible.
I'm sorry.
But the dishes,
Yes.
dying. Like,
Yes,
those were
so good.
brilliant.
So good.
Like, they were just so good. Sam's spicy monologue.
That cracked me up.
That was so
perfect.
I love how Black Powder's just basically he became the Kinder Eggs.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
his meal was Kinder Eggs. I can't even say Frankie's again.
That was great. Frankie's salty slut balls.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Yeah, that's a thing.
yeah.
That's a
Certainly
thing.
a thing.
Can someone really make this as a recipe and like?
Yeah.
In your mouth.
Oh, pop in your mouth. Let's go.
I mean, Hark's the cook, and it was his idea.
Yes.
Straight up South
Yes.
Park.
Very South Park. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
The chainsaw, of
Yes,
course.
the
Chainsaw.
chainsaw is now
Thing. It has to
canon.
do with
It's now
chainsaw.
canon.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for B to say "Don't run with chainsaw kids" as she's,
Yes.
saving the day in Sous Vide's world.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys remember, like the old, I think it was a Vine or whatever, where the one was like, "What are you holding? Scissors? No!" Just like that would be. It's like, "What are you holding? A chainsaw? No!"
Right? But that's illegal.
I loved Sam's epilogue because it was basically one of his monologues, but longer, and all I could think of was like, God, I miss Sam.
That's how Joe sent it to me when he sent me his, and I didn't touch it. I was like, keep it that way because it's perfect. Keep
It was perfect.
It's really good.
Oh my god.
Joe, and I made a small tweak to what Joe sent me. Joe, what was the tiny thing that I tweaked?
So it was actually doing the time first, which I actually really like because as I was thinking about it, I think Sam would want to do it to get it over with because he said he would.
Yeah. He originally was going to serve time after he did everything with the other worlds. But I'm like, that's probably going to be a long time.
Yeah.
And I would think that by the time you came back, because you were out for so long, they would probably like increase. So it feels like just get it out. Like it's only 6 months? I forgot what it was. It was only like 6 months or whatever. Like just knock it out and then you can jump from one world to another and do that as you please. And from a looking ahead, this actually would line itself up better for the crossover.
Yeah.
So but more on that a year from now.
Oh my goodness. Frankie and Victor's romantic getaway.
So
yes.
cute.
Yes.
I certainly wanted them to just kind of go off on a honeymoon. You know, they've been living this horrible dystopian world for such a long time that they just needed a holiday. They needed a honeymoon. And,
It was
So
epic.
sweet.
So cute. And then befriending the catkin.
The laser pointer.
With the laser pointer, that's brilliant.
Put that catkin to work.
That was so
So genius.
Victor always struck me as a cat person.
I would see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes. Where Frankie's more the dog person.
Yes. Yes.
goodness. Yes.
Because he's pretty much a retriever.
Yeah. You guys need a cat and a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they're fur babies. I support this.
I love the corn growing.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, like, what is happening? Hello!
Emily didn't write any of that. That
No.
did not come from.
That was all a surprise. That was
Yeah.
so
That was
fast.
And yeah, it does still feel like a very Tory move to this. Like, here, go to the creepy island.
You guys will love it.
Go.
Go have fun with the body swap.
It's like, we love it.
It was so Wednesday and Pugsley was perfect.
Mhm.
I just thought it was so genius.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so whenever I write epilogues, I have to go back and remind myself who some of the major NPCs were. Because I actually forgot about Pigsley and Thursday.
Oh,
So as I was going through all my notes, I was like, I should mention them somehow. And originally I thought it would just be a small mention, but I'm like, no, let's take this to another level.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how it came out. I was very happy with it.
Dr. Theodore too. I'm glad he.
Yeah, Dr. Theodore.
a little bit of business.
He started a business.
Freelance
Landscaping.
Good for him.
Don't piss him off.
I know what you charged me last summer. I know what you charged me. I don't know what you charged.
With
Get on his bad side.
with the Tories epilogue and how the Scooty Poo gang got split up. Very clever, M, in having the dog go to Micah's world. Because it was like, I think Scooty could talk there, couldn't he?
I can just imagine Scooty Poo being like
Yes, I support
a
this.
hard ass for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh my god. And the fact that they're international, they're global now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Multi. That's a good business model.
Yeah.
It's a very good business model. I mean,
Multi-universal.
yeah, those Harvard skills.
Yeah,
Those that Harvard degree. I mean,
yeah. I always wondered what if Pio ever stumbled upon his grandparents' basement or whatever. He's like, what the?
yeah. I would feel like you took everything out.
Yeah.
You took everything out. I don't figure. Just find an
That's
empty storage unit.
Exactly. The fact that Sam avoids the imps.
Yes. Avoid them and Carmen.
And Carmen.
Carmen.
I know.
Oh, that was such a Sam move.
so
I
good.
loved it.
But the imps still were able to get inspiration from Sam to be successful in music, so it's not like they were empty-handed.
Exactly.
They got their muse.
Right? Butter my biscuit.
Butter
Melt
my
biscuit.
biscuit.
Because of how those two stories, like Sam avoiding him, but the muse is still getting like inspiration. It felt like they knew he was there, but they were like playing along.
Yeah.
They could feel him. They could sense him.
I was like, oh, he's trying to hide. That's so cute.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying to hide. You know what
You can't have.
That just melts those biscuits.
We can
Wow.
sense. We can sense your butter.
Yeah,
Oh,
none
man.
of us are dairy-free here. No, none of us are dairy-free.
Oh my god.
We're lactose tolerant.
We're lactose tolerant.
They're gonna get you, Sam. You better
Oh.
start running.
Wow. Man.
Like, it wasn't very long, but I'm glad that Taylor basically became the Dolly Parton of Frankie's World.
Yes. I like that a lot.
I love it.
Queen
And
of
basically,
country.
Reginald became the Kenny Rogers. So, like,
Did
he became this like dad of all these kids.
Yeah.
The twins.
Right?
I know.
So nice.
We'll just see if there's any more kids by the time crossover comes around.
Right?
That's true.
Right. They were undecided.
Trying to
Undecided.
meet Dr. Gambani with those 11 kids.
Yeah.
That part! And all the spices! I was like, and Bob?
And Bob.
And Bob.
The citrus fruits.
Yeah,
Citruses
and Bob.
and Bob.
I put it in the chat, but I realized nobody could see it. But I said that Bob was the FedEx child.
Where did this one come from?
Sorry.
We gotta go to Maury show.
No.
Oh,
no.
Dr. Gambani, you are not the
are
father. And Princess, she started running. The camera starts following her.
What am I gonna do?
I swear I never cheated.
Oh man.
The name Bob wasn't just because Bob is a very common name to just give to a random character, but I was also thinking because they're all like fruit, they're all different citrus fruits. I was thinking VeggieTales Bob the tomato. And the tomato is a fruit, not a tangerine, not a citrus fruit. But I was like, okay, Bob, like the tomato. There you go.
Right.
Fruit.
The odd fruit.
Hot fruit.
The odd fruit.
Oh my god.
That was good. I mean, this was all really good. Everyone did a great job with their parts, and then you integrating our parts into it was really, really nice.
Yeah.
I really.
Thank you.
I mean, I love like having Star go and be president as the first pixie magic. Openly
magical.
Yes,
Openly
epic.
magical.
Yes, queen. Do it.
Yes. And then
Progress.
Sam putting up posters.
Yes.
Let the music
Let the
play.
music play.
It's a play.
Everything tied in so beautifully. Like, it's so good. Again, no, I'm not throwing no shade, but this epilogue is the best. Just saying. No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. It is what it is. Oh my goodness.
And I purposely kept certain things open-ended. Like, because of what Joe sent me, he didn't make any mention of Aaron, which is fine. So I was like, I wasn't gonna force them to be a thing, but I at least wanted to keep it open-ended so you, the viewers, can decide of your own what happened.
Story may
You can let yourself decide until we get to that part in the crossover and beyond. So we'll see.
I love how Tori's dolls are still there.
Yeah.
Because I always questions like, does she have her magic back or not? Because it was connected, like, because she's still the magic has been with you all along. You know what I mean? Like,
Thinking that too.
yeah. So I always wondered.
Yeah, because I wondered that too. Like once we got rid of Madame Maldivere, would the magic go away? But it stuck with her. So
It's
I
always-
mean,
Yeah.
Like at the end of the movie, the doll moves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And the fact that she used the one up to get the life, and it's like it's so good. And I love the fact that she was still like savoring every bite, and her
Yeah.
powder
100%.
still.
She
Yes.
doesn't take that for granted anymore.
Right? Oh my god. I'm ready to read the adventures of Carmen and Tori and just see their mayhem unfold. I subscribe.
So that actually is a good transition because I wanted to share with Thistle and Joe all of the art imitating life that we experienced in person
yes.
ever since they started getting together. So we were. What is? There are a lot of things.
There's a lot.
So why don't you describe
we started. Okay, so
Yeah.
because you guys know that I was 3D printing all of your minis, all the character minis,
Mm-hmm.
and so I brought with me Betrayal on Baldur's Gate board game with all of our minis that we could use. So we all played our minis in this game. And
In character.
In character as our characters. And in one event in the game, a haunt happens in the game where someone becomes the traitor, and then the rest of the team, the players have to play against that traitor. Well, what happened was one of the character dies and becomes our GM.
Right.
That character was Tori.
Wow. Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's amazing.
And then as part of the hunt, Frankie was faced with death.
Yes.
And had to do a sanity check.
Yep.
Otherwise, he would get scared and would kind of
Yeah.
like lose some sanity as a result. So
Yeah.
we're like, what is happening here?
Oh man.
And then explain to them about what happened with the game versus what happened to your license.
Oh,
So the
okay.
license.
Yes.
This is hilarious. Okay, so yesterday, me and my wife, we went to run some errands, and I came in, we bought some stuff at the hotel, and we went back to our room. And I was looking for my ID because I was getting ready to come pick them up. And I was like, I can't find my ID, so I'm texting it, I'm looking for it. I'm like, where is my ID? I was getting ready to call the front desk, and then I get a knock at the door. I'm like, who is this? And this very tall, dark, and handsome gentleman was like, oh, hello, I think you lost this. And it was my ID. And I was like, oh my God, this is so perfect, thank you. And then when we were playing the game, I think the card I picked up said something along the lines of a very handsome gentleman with good intentions wants to help you or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's perfect. It's so star.
100%. Gotta lose your ID more often.
I gotta lose my ID more often.
And then we played a second game, a card game, Doomlings, if you don't know what that is.
So
It's
much
really
fun.
good. And Emily gave me a card, which was the poisonous card. Do you remember what the flavor text of the poisonous card?
It said something along the lines of, something about it
Coming from a witch.
yeah,
As it was coming from a
it's
witch.
It was an apple or something,
Yeah.
right?
Like-
harmless unless it's from a
A
witch.
witch. And I was like, well, Emily gave this to me, so there were little
Okay.
things throughout the week.
Yeah.
Oh
And
boy.
it was super, super funny. And then the last thing was when, so randomly, when we got back home late night, we went karaokeing, and we came back home. I was just gonna bring them like a slice of pie to give Christina. Colin shouts, "Oh my gosh, a bird!" So this really adorable little bird actually flew into the house, inside the house. And those things are hard to get out of a house, like because we're trying not to hurt it, but it's like not flying where you want it to fly. We spent like almost 20 minutes trying to get this thing out of our house. It eventually landed on me, and I backed my way into the garage. So we at least got it in the garage, but then it wouldn't fly away. And so the whole time, what were we saying to Micah the whole time?
Oh, Star needs to sing, talk to the animals to get the bird to come down. Oh my God, I was actually singing and trying to get the bird's attention. I really was. It was a fail.
But it was crazy. It was like calling we were all like trying to like
with
whack
the
it.
broom.
And then Hark is like, give me that broom.
Right?
And then,
Yes,
and then he grabs the broom very gently and it's like, oh, and then the bird just bloop pops on it. It's like, Hark, you're the Disney princess.
100%.
And he's like, all it needs is a gentle
Just a
touch.
and then he just walks it out of the garage.
Yes, you
Fly,
know,
back
with
to
other
shore.
birds and butterflies floating around. Let's go.
Oh my lord.
Wow.
Funny.
Oh my goodness. It has been a magical and enchanting experience. Hark is a real life Disney princess.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta
it
say.
is.
And we wish
And I'm
you guys were
Ursula.
here.
Yeah,
Yes.
we were here.
We will all meet up someday.
Yes. So, we're coming to harass you. Prepare. We're coming to your states.
Hey, come on over. I'll take you to Hot Pot. Sounds
That part. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ready? Now we know what to do.
Right? We just gonna figure it out, honey. If you randomly see me on your front doorstep with a bag, just know what happened. Emily will be there, and Alex and Hark.
Good luck. Even delivery guys can't find my doorstep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Oh, did you ever get the thingy thing? I
I
sent you.
did. However, I will be straight up. I got it after I came back from the hospital.
Oh.
And I was in such a shitty mood, and I was like, I know Micah asked me to open it on camera, but I really want something to make me smile. So I opened it already, and I saw it, and it made my entire day so much better.
Well, I have it. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know what it is yet.
Yes.
So if you want, I can open it now. Does Joe have his?
Joe, do you have yours?
I do. I opened it already, and I sent you the video of it.
Oh, perfect.
So Micah sent me something, and I think he also sent everybody else something, it sounds like.
Yes.
So I don't know if our Alex's and Emily's in here too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I specifically did it because since I knew they would be here. Because had we all been here, I would have just had...
I should have just done that, but I'll send mine to you guys.
Yeah, I have to send out 2 more. But I hope you guys really like this.
Okay.
So...
We're gonna unbox it together.
Ooh, unboxing! Ooh.
Go ahead. Help with... I cut it, so go ahead.
Right. Remove.
Oh!
So there's
Oh
one
my
for
gosh.
each of you, and there are
Oh my
notes.
gosh. Got stuff in here. There's a note.
Yes, there's notes for
Very
each of you. I know you guys got yours. Trust me, there's more coming from me. It's just Mike has been busy,
My gosh.
and I've been.
Oh.
You don't need to send that live.
It's because I
Oh
love
my
you.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Hold, it's okay. It's okay. We can replace it. It's okay. Oh, that's so cute.
I hope y'all can read
Let me
my
show
chicken scratch.
it to the camera real quick. Before we
I can do it. I got mine close.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. That is adorable.
So sweet.
Should we read our cards
Oh yeah, go for it. Read it out loud if you
Go
so
ahead.
choose. I hope y'all can read my writing.
Yeah.
Because I read like a doctor.
Oh, yeah.
I have mine hung up in my bedroom right now.
Oh, I love it.
Beautiful.
You want to read your card, Emily?
Sure. Okay, so mine says, Dear Emily, all of the stars in heaven are now going to have to share their space. Throughout our campaign, a true star was born, and that is you. Never stop shining. Love, Micah.
Yes.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
You can go out.
Yeah, mine says, Dear Alex, charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent will never be enough to describe how incredible you are. Yes, I totally quoted RuPaul. Thank you for being my sunshine twin. Love, my God. Thank you.
I can't get over the detail of all of our chibis.
Right? They're
I'm
so
looking
cute.
at them. All of the details
Yeah.
is so cute.
Thank you.
And
So-
our books.
Yeah, and
Yes.
the books too. with the-
Yeah.
oh my
Covers.
gosh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So, my inspiration for this is that, you know, the chibis was because I thought it'd be fun and cute to see us all
Yeah.
in chibi form.
Yeah.
But I wanted to incorporate the professional art that we got from your friend Thistle. And I was like, how can I put these two things together? So I was thinking for days trying to draw random concepts. And one thing I thought about was the library was in the form of a circle. So I said, circles. So I put the main circle and I drew everyone, but I also put a book behind, like we're all standing on a book, like we're popping out of the books.
Mhm.
And then I was like, well, how can I incorporate our actual books with the artwork? So I was like, mini circles. So circles within circles. So stories within stories.
I like
Kind of
that.
like infinite universes. That's where my brain was going. So that's what I did for everyone, and I added everyone in there. I added Kiwi in there, and B. I added Adam. I added everybody.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, because everyone made this, you know, Athenaeum campaign unique and
Yeah.
special, and everyone had a story to tell. So that's what I said. You know, here's our Athenaeum family. So,
You know,
So
I'm
beautiful.
cosplaying myself.
yes, exactly.
I am in
You
my
are.
shirt,
He's like
my
the exact
brown
same.
shirt,
He's
shorts.
exactly.
I am cosplaying.
That's
my character.
amazing. That is so cute.
And if you guys notice, that's the outfit you were wearing. That's what I was asking for the photos. So that's the outfit you were wearing in your photo. And same thing for you, Joe. That's what you were wearing in the car. That's why I did that. For everyone else,
good.
I was like, wait, what is something that they wear? So I remember you had a purple hoodie, and Hark wears that orange
I
shirt.
love orange.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Kiwi and I have the exact same shirt, and I should have
Nice.
brought it. So that's why I added.
Yeah.
And since I knew Adam was a huge Legend of Zelda fan, that's why I put
no,
the.
that's
Yeah,
so
that is
good.
perfect. Adam would love that.
Yeah.
He looks so
Gosh.
good in this too.
Yeah,
He
it's
looks so good.
awesome.
Yeah, and I tried to incorporate Tori and all her dolls.
Oh, it's so
That's a
cute.
beautiful.
It's so cute.
I love it with us all just holding our with our characters.
Yes, yes. I try to make it fun and make it seem like real, like to what we would be doing. That's why
I
Sam
know.
is investigating.
That's so beautiful.
Joe.
I
This
love
is
their
amazing.
expressions. Like the
Yes.
like Sam is like,
Yeah.
or
So
Tori's
good.
Tori's like,
So good.
what?
So my card from Micah, I got to read because it cracked me up. So it says, "Dear Joe, the man who tricked me to think he made buttons for a living.
Yes.
Thank you for always being a fountain of inspiration and knowledge. Love, Micah."
Yes.
I forgot all about that until I reread this and was like, oh yeah, that's right.
My card says, "Dear Hark, thank you so much for introducing me to the amazing world of tabletop. This was truly a magical journey and one I will never forget. Love, Micah." Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
I'm so happy. So that is so gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely stunning. All the details, just layers and layers and layers of details. So amazing.
Thank you. And if you guys recognize the background, that's the same background.
Yes,
Yeah.
of the camp. So many elements. I love it.
the
That is
library.
perfect.
The library.
So perfect.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Thank you, Micah.
oh, my pleasure. Like, again, you guys are in my heart forever, and there's no escape. I'm so sorry. You're imprisoned.
There you go.
That's just the end of
In the
it.
clink.
You're stuck with us.
Yes.
That's what it is.
That's kind of what I wanted from the beginning. So
Mhm.
there we go.
Crystal, did you say you found your card?
I got both of them. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yay.
What did it say?
Dear Thistle, what can I tell you that you already know about yourself? But for fun, let me tell you anyway. You're kind, patient, creative, and one of the beautiful spirits I know. Love, Micah. Like I said, like this, I needed this after coming home from the hospital at
Oh.
like midnight.
Yeah.
So
That's so
thank you
nice.
so much.
No, you're
Yes.
welcome, honey. I mean every word that I say because you guys have no earthly clue the kind of, unique family that we've created. And like we were saying earlier, just something about what we created in the beginning, it never lost its fire even at the end. And again, like
Yeah.
I mean what I say when I say Athenaeum family, I do mean that word. I don't just say it just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, we were saying over breakfast this morning that our group, like the 6 of us, were very cohesive. Super cohesive.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it looks like my package did arrive on time.
Oh, so that is your pack. Oh, that's from
Yes,
you. Okay,
I
okay.
was so
I'm glad I
worried.
didn't open it.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
glad-
I was just talking about it with Alex last night back at the
yeah.
hotel. I was really worried it wasn't going to get here on time.
Yeah.
See? Okay.
So good.
Yeah, so I just thought it's a small little something, but I just thought that, one of the big themes that we had in our campaign was the bookmarks.
Oh.
So I got you guys little bookmarks.
Yay!
I love this.
yes.
That's amazing.
And-
Oh.
These are beautiful.
Yes. Okay.
Colors.
So,
Wow.
yeah, Frankie, yours is blue, so it has Frankie on it, so it might be hard to see from here, but
We'll take a picture of the
Yeah.
whole set.
I didn't
afterwards.
have like a white one, so I got the lightest color I could for
That's
Subi.
beautiful. Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
Star, of course.
Oh my god, I love it. It's so cute.
Tori's is in purple.
Yes.
Black Powder, of course, is in pink.
Mm,
And then Sam's red.
That's
so,
beautiful.
Little something, but yeah, I just
I
thought it would
love
be cool to
that.
have bookmarks.
I love it. I
Thank
love it.
you.
Thank you.
Yes.
So
So I'll
awesome.
send these bookmarks to you guys.
Thank you so much.
That's
Of
awesome.
course.
Thank
gonna
you,
pin
thank
this
you.
on
That's
myself.
awesome.
It's amazing.
Well, I will work on painting the minis for y'all. Except for Joe, I know you like to paint your own, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave yours nice and virgin. And I will send everyone their little minis. But yeah, they all got to see the little minis yesterday, and
They're so cute.
So
they're
cute.
so cute. Yeah.
Yes.
So cute.
You guys we'll be expecting candles in the mail somewhat soon.
Oh,
I cannot
love
wait.
that. Thank you. For the viewers who don't know, what are the candles?
So I found a website where you can kind of mix and match and make custom scented candles. So I'm ordering everyone character candles based off of scents for their characters that they all kind of picked out themselves, and throw the nice like soy wax woodwick ones too. So like they're not inky dinky little candles that are burn out in like a day. They're gonna last you like 2 to 4 years, depending on how vigorously you burn candles.
So people have an idea. To give an example, do you remember what you put in your candle? Yours was like.
I can double check because I still have them like saved.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I thought
So I have Sam's up first, which was in a matte clay jar, amber noir, coffee bean, and bourbon.
That's 100%
Pretty Sam.
For Star, it was pink sugar, cake batter, and spiced rum.
Yes.
For good old Frankie, it was caramel, frankincense, and campfire. Because I do still plan on sending David one. His was bamboo, sugar cookie, and summer lawn.
Mm-hmm.
BP's was leather and tobacco, clove, and spiced rum.
Nice.
Sous vide, yuzu, baked bread, and creme brulee.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Tories. Oh, sage, blackberry, and dark chocolate.
That story. That story. There we go. Love it.
So that's what they're all gonna end up being.
That's amazing.
can't
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those things because when you light it, like you'll smell. It's like you think of your character. That's amazing.
I mean, have you ever heard of this is a weird little tangent, but it's called D&D Scents, where they do basically ambient candles for your D&D game, so that like if you're in the middle of like a swamp, you can get like moss and swamp water going.
I love that.
Or if you're in a volcano, you can get brimstone and lava.
So cool.
And Joe, I was gonna call you Sam. Joe, because that's just stuck. I think
Some things never
take
change.
it.
just like we say sous vide, it's like Sam Joe.
Yeah, there it is.
Sam Joe.
It's, you're both people now. Joe, I was debating this shirt, which I ended up cosplaying, or your Scooty Poo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
We all have
Yes.
Scooty Poo shirts.
So
I
nice.
actually
You all
brought
have
mine.
Scooty Poo
I
shirts.
brought it. I brought it.
That's so nice.
So thank you for that, Joe.
Yeah. No, so many wonderful memories with this group, and you know, I know we have more memories to create together, and I just look forward to them. So.
Oh yeah, I think we're already kind of planning a new game together.
We are.
I love that.
Look at our DM over
Oh,
there.
you're gonna be DMing?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Can you share like the themes?
Well,
or?
I'm still waiting for Micah's top 3 picks.
Call out.
Campaign idea, because I threw out like 5 or 6 campaign ideas at them. and
Okay,
I gave you the
okay.
top 3. I think one that has a lot of votes is the fairy tale zombie apocalypse.
Oh, wow. That sounds fun.
So it's like a fairy tale /
That
Disney
sounds
inspired, but in a zombie. It's like if you've watched like Once Upon a Time.
Yes.
What if Once Upon a Time became The Walking Dead?
I love that. I love Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like a spell gone wrong or something. and now
Right.
It's like
I
The
love
Walking
Once Upon a
Dead.
Time.
Yeah.
Got me
I
some
love it.
Killian Jones. I mean, all up in here. Come on.
Yes. So.
Wow.
Cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
So we'll see. We're still waiting on your votes.
That's exciting.
It's coming today,
And,
I promise.
Once we can tally the votes, we'll see who
Yes.
ends up winning.
Oh my goodness.
Because I did throw in City of Mist as well.
Yeah, I was.
It has a similar vibe as
Does
well.
yeah, it, like
because of the persona, because it has a very persona-esque vibe as well.
mhm. Well, again, since you mentioned Persona, as of this recording, we're not well into, but we just recorded our session 1 for the next campaign, the Ready Persona 1 campaign. It's coming up after this one. So my question to all of you, because I think the Dragon Age Season 3 campaign did the exact same thing during their EpiVlog. What advice do you have to give to the new players, to the Ready Persona 1 players, now that you've gone through this yourselves? Experience this.
Have fun. Don't get too much in your own head. Just let it flow naturally and just enjoy the time. It goes by so fast, and Don't worry. Don't stress about, oh, am I doing it right? What if I do it wrong? Just have fun with it, and you'll have a wonderful time.
Communicate openly and honestly and timely. Keep your lines of communication open, and communicate with each other and with Hark, and keep everything just on the more open side, because you'll get more opportunity for yourself to have an impact on the game as you're communicating together as a team and with Hark. So make sure to stay in communication. Even though you don't know each other now, you're not going to step on each other's toes by over communicating early.
Great advice.
I love that.
Very good advice.
I mean, for me, it's really, Hark's gonna throw a lot of curveballs at you, so be flexible, roll with the punches. He's gonna test you as a player and your character, so just, don't get too, stuck in, what you think your character's gonna do. Sometimes these curveballs really change what your characters do, and that you never thought they would do in the first place, so roll with that.
Agreed. And don't be afraid of your own creativity. One of the most beautiful things about this is that it allows you to create or flex your creativity muscles. And if you have an idea, just like Emily was saying, you might thought your character was going to go one way, Hark throws you a curveball, and you just on your toes, especially because we're the newest players here. So that was something we had to learn together. But we had great teachers with us. So some of you I know are very experienced. And like Thistle said, have fun. Don't be in your head too much. And Joe is just, communication is key. But that's my piece.
Yeah, all of this, right? I think the other thing would just be stay as flexible as you can. Stay on your toes. Hark is gonna keep you on your toes. Be funny and be epic. Yes. That's what I always tell my players when I run games. Just be epic. Make it as cool, as out there, over the top, and just build on each other. It's a collaborative storytelling. So just keep that energy and momentum. And some of our greatest scenes just naturally came out of little things, little ideas that just evolve, like baby BP.
Yes. Beep, 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 beep.
They just came out of little ideas like that. Just build on each other.
And I know it's a common bit of advice in tabletop in general, but embrace your failures. Some of the best moments come from bad rolls or bad decisions.
Yeah.
And I think the only advice I can, because everyone said great things, so the only thing I would add on top of that, I understand that many of the Ready Persona 1 players have very tight schedules, they're very busy people, 100% get that. But as much as you can conceivably try to socialize with each other outside of the game. Yes. It is so helpful, and it has helped this group, I think, tons to just bond and form those deep friendships, so that when they do come to play at the table, it just flows so naturally. So again, I 100% get that maybe for this specific group it's probably more challenging, but do whatever you can to be flexible to try to get those social time outside of the game, because I promise you it'll be to your benefit.
It's true. We've offline, we would collaborate. We would say, hey, we want to plan a scene. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah. And then we would surprise Hark. Hey, we've got this we want to do.
I mean, for a while there, we were joking about doing a musical together. Yeah. Like an actual musical.
We were gonna do 6.
I love it when players, off camera discuss, hey, do you want to try a scene like this together? I like that a lot, and I encourage that, because it less work for me. If you want to, so yeah. But again, that's all because of time that you're able to spend outside of, the normal gaming hours. So yeah.
I mean, we even had pre-game hangouts. Like we would get up early and hang out in chat before the game, like for an hour.
And after.
And after.
Yeah, we would stay after the epilogue.
Like, there were days when we literally spent all day just on calls with each other.
Right?
Yeah, some sessions we did need to decompress.
Yeah.
We did.
Oh my goodness.
Many of us deprived ourselves of sleep to hang out.
Very true.
Worth it.
Yes.
Always worth it.
Yeah. Because it's only a year, and that may sound like a lot, but it's not.
It
A
flies.
year
I believe
flies.
it's over.
It's not a lot.
I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss the
Yeah.
stories that
Yeah.
we're creating. Like I could see these going forever. Like
Yeah.
it could evolve into so many different places.
Yes.
Cannot wait for crossover and endgame.
I know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like we got like blessed in where we fell in terms of the game, because we got our campaign, then we get crossover, then we get endgame.
Yes.
We're gonna do 3 in a row. Yes.
We had a little mini endgame
Yes.
for our worlds.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
A very mini
Yeah.
end game.
Like a mini endgame, all coming into Frankie's world.
Yeah.
to help
Yeah.
him out.
It- I agree with Thistle. You're in a really sweet spot because
Mm-hmm.
it is harder the longer it's been. Because I mean, yes, Lucky Jack does come to play every now and then on occasion. I do talk to some of the like Mass Effect Season 1, players from time to time. But people get busy and other things are going on. So hopefully we'll see as many people as possible from the earlier years
Yeah, I hope
in
so.
Endgame. Hopefully, I'm not gonna, pressure anyone, obviously, but you all are in a great spot time-wise. Yeah.
We're fresh. Bittersweet.
Yeah. Bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Yeah. But you never know. You just might see the Athenaeum crew again in
Yeah.
art format or some
I
such.
know.
Right. Who knows?
Maybe on Alex's channel.
Right,
Maybe on
that's
Alex's
true.
channel
Yeah,
you
maybe.
could.
Our game could continue
There
as
you
a maybe non-canon continuation.
Exactly.
Alternate universe.
I want to know what's going on with that Helix. That Helix action.
I want one of those like anime filler episodes of just watching Star and Frankie try and babysit the
Sunshine
kids.
Twins baby.
Sunshine Twins babysit.
Oh my god.
Black Powder's kids. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Babysitting a Medusa. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
There's so many.
It's like
Technically
we're doing
3
inventory.
Medusas.
This is a bad idea.
I'm thinking like that incredible short where the babysitter was babysitting Jack. Like that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or just Adventures in Babysitting.
Adventures in Babysitting.
Star will be wearing Thor's helmet for some unknown reason, but it will happen.
Like every single episode, like somebody's like helping you babysit, like Dr. Theodore is trying to help you babysit one day, or Gregor helping you babysit. Which is very different from Otis the Grouch helping you babysit. It's very different.
I will say, Tori, if Carmen ever tries to bring her boyfriend babysitting, she will be banned from the house. Gregor and Fiji are on such bad terms. He's like, no, he's the kind of guy who will throw my kid into the ocean.
Nice. I love it.
Black Powder gonna be like,
You gotta that drama. You gotta have that drama.
Thanksgiving dinner is gonna be some
Thanksgiving
drama.
dinner, that drama.
Someone's got to flip the table.
Right? I can't wait.
Carmen is socially adept, so she knows what not to bring up, at Thanksgiving.
She's a
Probably
diplomat.
help
She really is a
more,
diplomat.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's socially adept. She's
Now
got
do
that
you
Elle
see-
Woods thing going on for her, I
Yes,
think.
she does.
I have such a horrible sense of humor. Like the Last Dinner portrait, the really famous
Yes.
one?
Yes!
Like, I want that, but it's like the Athenaeum crew and NPCs at Thanksgiving.
With all the NPCs.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Honey.
That'd be amazing.
Oh my
I'd
God.
love- That was so cute. That
Yeah.
is so cute.
I had so much fun doing the art for this campaign.
Did so much art.
You did so much art. You could make a full portfolio of the amount of art you
We
did.
were so spoiled.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
So spoiled.
It's too much fun. And look who I get to draw for, guys. Like, think about this.
Mike is even drawing the main PC portraits for the Ready Persona 1 players. Some of
Micah.
them. He drew Baco.
Yeah, Chewbacca.
Yeah. He drew all of Kyle's characters. I'm like,
And
wow.
Joe. And Joey.
And Joey's on Joey's characters. They look
Yeah.
great.
Micah, you need to learn to rest.
Yeah, Micah.
Not
you
his
know what?
vocabulary.
Mhm.
I'm learning that N and O create a word called no,
Right.
and that it's a complete sentence.
Yes.
Finite.
Jesus.
Finite, exactly. No, it's just when you're an artist. I mean, most of everyone here is an artist, so it's kind of hard when you have ideas spinning, and it's like
Inspired.
I'm inspired and I need to
Yeah.
create, and it's
Yeah.
it gets
Gotta
like
let it
that.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how the chromatics feel.
Oh.
When that muse is
When
there.
your muse is there, I
You
must
just gotta,
create.
I must create.
Gotta
Right?
let it out.
Just melt
Yeah,
my
melt my
biscuits.
biscuits.
Kids need butter.
My biscuits.
If y'all see some random art of that, I'm not
That's
responsible or liable. It just appeared.
Just
Okay?
the album
Album
art,
art.
the album cover art. I just want to see what that melt my biscuits.
Like,
It's just a bunch of-
I just imagine like 3 years from now we're like in another game or something, and then Micah just randomly is like, "Here's something I did for Athenaeum again. I drew this yesterday."
but I like it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Oh dear, so good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you all the viewers who are watching for following this discombobulated mess of a campaign that for some reason worked. I thought it worked really harmoniously.
Yes.
And I love you all. Will miss you. I'm already missing you.
Yes.
You know, obviously I wish Thistle and Joe were physically here so we could all give you hugs around.
Yes.
So we're just gonna virtual hug
Yes.
you all as much as we can, and maybe we'll be able to have an opportunity later for you to come together and stuff. That would be nice.
One day we'll all be able to get together.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the LARP, the endgame LARP, right? The endgame LARP.
Certainly
You should
set
endgame
something
LARP.
up. I'll start planning
That'd
on
be
that for
amazing.
sure.
Yes.
Awesome.
Next time I'll have my wings and my ears, and we will be doing this. Okay.
Yes.
We will pink it up. Yas, queen.
Dust off the pirate coat.
Yes. Oh my god, I can't wait.
So, I will see you all later, and until next time, love yourselves and love each other.
Bye.
Bye.